Hey, what's up guys, it's Cute Noob and I've got an awesome video for you today because when I started playing this game, I was a little noob and I still am, obviously. I'm still always learning new things about this game, so yeah. First of all, when I started playing, I never knew that you could get new trinkets. I thought the only way to buy trinkets, the only way to get trinkets was to buy them from over here. And so here's the trinket shop, so you can actually get these trinkets anyway. And then you can actually get trinkets by researching and picking up capsules from Twisteds. So when you go to Twisteds over here on the bottom left, you will get like a check mark if you have 100% on that Twisted. You click it and then on wherever has a check mark, you click it and then it will say claim. There'll be like a big green claim button at the top right, but you need to have 100%. You need to have 100% research on that Twisted, and then go to Twisteds, click on the box, and then on the top right hand side where my mouse is, there should be like a claim button, and then you can claim the trinket. So each Twisted Toon has a free trinket that you can claim once you have 100% research. As you can see, trinket completed, and this is the trinket I got from scraps. Let's go through all of them. So I still need to get 14% more research on Astro to get my free trinket, but once I get 14% more research on Astro, I will have a big green button over here that says claim, and then there'll be a check mark as well on the Twisted to show that you need to claim something. I never knew that when I was playing, so I had so many trinkets to claim without realizing, and that was like really interesting. So let's just go through the trinkets. So let's go through the trinkets that I have. So a lot of these, like 90% of these, come from researching Twisteds and picking up the capsules. You see those capsules on the floor? Those go towards Twisted research, and you need 100%. So you basically need to pick up 100. Unless you're playing Roger. Roger gets ×2, so you only need to pick up 50 of the Twisted thingy. So we have Blue Bandana. Again, I don't have all of the Twisteds completed. I still need to complete Astro to get his trinket. I still need to complete Twisted Dandy to get his trinket. Oh my god, what trinket does Dandy give once you get 100%? Let me do some research. So Dandy gives a trinket that gives you 50% off all items inside the shop. So he has that. So Dandy's shop will be 50% cheaper. You see the shop that you get in the game where Dandy's like behind the counter and there's 3 items for you to get. If you have a trinket from Dandy, so once you get 100% research on Dandy, you can get a trinket from him. Just click his profile and there should be like a big green button, and you click claim, and then you go to your trinkets on the left hand side and you should see the new trinket that you have. He basically gives you 50% off his shop in the game. So you see when there's like 3 items in the elevator, once you complete a round, you get 50% off. That's what Dandy gives once you complete all his research. So if you want to complete research for Dandy, I recommend spawning Dandy. And if you don't know how to spawn Dandy, you need to like never buy anything from the shop in the elevator, and then he'll get really angry that you're not buying anything, and then Dandy will spawn. And the best thing about Twisted Dandy spawning is that you can get research for him. As you can see, I have 43% research on Dandy. I've had a few games where Dandy spawned, and the first thing I do when Dandy spawns is I run and try and find research for Twisted Dandy, because that is so important in collecting the research for Twisted Dandy. You need to get to 100% anyway, so spawning Dandy is actually a good idea, because once you get 100%, you can stop having to spawn him. My Astro is nearly completed. It's at 86%. Once I get that to 100%, I actually get a trinket called Night Cap, and it increases stamina regeneration by 40% while extracting from a machine. So that will be really cool to have to regenerate stamina, because what I like to do is like run to machines. Obviously it's a bad idea to use your stamina when you don't need it, but I just have a habit of running to machines. So to have to have Twisted Astro's Trinket will be amazing because basically my stamina will start to regenerate when I'm completing a machine, which would be amazing. 40% extra regen in stamina, it sounds amazing. So I also have to complete Twisted Sprout. He's on 80%. I need 20% more research. And once I complete Twisted Sprout's research, I will get, a Savory Charm. Basically, a Savory Charm saves the user from a fatal attack, granting them invincibility for 10 seconds. Can only be active once. Does not save user from lethal attacks. So the Savory Charm from Twisted Sprout will actually, oh my god, so it basically gives you an extra health every floor because it saves the user from a fatal attack, granted them invincibility. I think you need to have 1 health then. I think you need to have 1 health for it to work. It says from a lethal attack, granting them invincibility for 10 seconds, can only be active once, does not save the user from lethal attacks, from fatal attacks. So I wonder if you need to have 1 health for it to work, or it works on 3 hearts. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. So I think it gives you an extra heart every floor, basically, the Savory Charm. That sounds so OP. So you basically get 4 hearts, an extra heart. The Savory Charm, that's what it sounds like, and that's for Twisted Sprout. Once I complete all the research for Twisted Sprout, I will get a Savory Charm. I'll put a picture of the charm for you guys to see. And it gives, I'll show you guys the definition. So it saves the user from a fatal attack, granting them invincibility for 10 seconds. Can only be activate once. Does not save the user from, can only activate once. Oh, I thought it said once per floor. It's once in the whole run. That doesn't sound too amazing. That's interesting. So it can only be used once per the whole game. I thought it was for every floor, but it's once per for the whole game. It gives you an extra heart for the whole game. So I thought it was once per floor, but it's not. So that's really interesting. And so I just need to complete, so as you can see, I have 100% on V, and this is the trinket I got from V. It's the V-mote, and it's so good. Let me just show you what the V-mote does. The V-mote instantly completes the first machine you extract from on any floor, but only if the number of machines completed is below 50% limit of 1 activation per floor. So it instantly completes 1 machine per floor, that saves so much time. And I also like using the magnifying glass, adds slightly more completion when performing a successful skill check, but decreases skill check by 33%. I'm really good at skill checks. I like to get it in the gold area. So this magnifying glass is really good. So that's what I like to use. Whoa. So my trinkets are extraction focused, and I have Shelly as well. Shelly has 3 extraction speed, and she has an amazing active ability. This toon can boost the extraction speed of a selected toon by 75%. She can actually give it to herself as well, that I realized. She can actually give her active ability to herself, which is amazing. She's definitely a good extractor, and she gets amazing passive boost when a machine is completed. Any machine, so if somebody's completing a machine and you're nowhere near them, I still get a boost. This toon gains a 25% movement speed boost when any machine is completed for 10 seconds. So if there's like 2 machines being completed in the game, I get so fast. It's actually really amazing. And it says 10%, but it feels like, oh, it says 25%, but it feels like it's like 100% extra speed. Like I'm just zooming around when people complete machines. Shelly is definitely one of the good mains out there. She's super fast. She's amazing at extraction, and I really enjoy Shelly so far. I actually just bought her today, and I'm really enjoying her. She's really all-round amazing toon, and she's a main as well, so that's really cool.